Average Weiner Daytime Show.
On it though?
I can. Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Is anybody on it? Do you see?
We actually do have someone on. We have someone on right now. I can't see who, but I can see that someone is on.
Okay.
It's fun. All right, here we go.
Are we rolling?
Yeah. We're live.
Hey, is it rolling?
Yeah, we're...
Okay. I just realized that I'm still wearing the headphones.
Wait, cut.
Should I take...
Cut.
Okay.
You had the headphones on.
Should I take the headphones off?
Yeah.
It's kind of funnier with them on, I'm not going to lie.
No, because once I have headphones here, then I'm definitely going to be using them.
Okay, yeah. All right, so right now, just take them off.
Sure. I mean...
Wait, do you want me... Should I keep them on?
I don't really care.
Okay, I'm going to keep them on.
It's not really going to keep me awake at night whether you keep the headphones on or not.
But it'd also be like, we'll know if the sound goes out or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the Average Weiner Daytime Show.
Yeah, welcome to the Average Weiner Daytime Show. We're going to be saying that every single time.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 1.
Of a podcast. We're doing a podcast. And this is not the Armstrong Street podcast. It's
Average Weiner Daytime Show.
Yeah, it's the two guys that are in Armstrong Street doing a podcast.
It's Armstrong.
Yeah, it's Armstrong Street.
Oh, you consider yourself strong?
It's strong arm.
So okay, so this is a fun thing already.
Yeah.
You consider...
I don't I was just saying because you're in front of me and I'm looking at you. So Armstrong Street. So I would just...
Would you consider yourself arm or strong in the band?
That's actually a good question. Not even joking. That's actually a really good question. Okay. I'd probably view myself more as arm.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's a great... Yeah, I would, because I feel like... I don't know. I literally have no explanation for that. But it's a weird thing. It's like Thursday is 8, It's like, it's just kind of a feeling,
I never thought about that. That makes sense, though.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
8. Yeah.
Like math is red, or like whatever color you would think of with math.
It's like science is green, history is blue.
Yeah.
Math is red.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah. Okay. But this is going well so far. I actually am really enjoying this.
The only reason I asked that, just to go back to this, the only reason I asked the arm and strong thing, Aiden and I in Peacehead, so obviously we were driving a lot for these past few shows.
Right.
And we got on the conversation of who is Peace and who is Head, because it's kind of just been a joke of just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, of just like... It's a
right,
who's Peace and who's Head?
Yeah,
That kind of deal.
I'm Peace in your head.
Yeah.
I'm Head in your Peace, yeah.
Well, we kind of settled on this, and I feel like this just makes sense. There's no arguing it. It just kind of makes sense.
Right.
That Aiden is Peace and I'm Head.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Right? And I can't explain it.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah, just Aiden Hippie and
right.
Me Meathead.
Meathead. You're head. Meathead. You're Meathead. Yep.
I'm Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, the Bibble.
I bring this up to everyone. My favorite Aqua Teen Hunger Force moment is when Meatwad is Meatwad and Frylocker trying to get Shake out of like the old abandoned well.
Right.
And
oh yeah.
And he has the hose that turn his ash monkey on.
Yeah.
Meatwad, I told you to stop saying ass. I asked you to do something for me.
Yeah.
What's it like up here in the mortal world? Living large, boy. Living so large.
That's a great show. Oh my god.
We need to watch that at some point.
Oh yeah, we're definitely watching that. But we're here today. We're here to talk about what's going on. What do we got going on?
What's your life like?
Yeah. So clearly we have something going on right now. We got a podcast going on.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I think we plan to keep going.
Hopefully a weekly thing.
Yeah. I already do a podcast. If none of you know, just kidding. None of you know. I know. You don't count. You're not of any importance. So I have a
Hate to disagree. I'm at her. Not to brag, but
Well,
I'm head.
of peace.
Yeah.
Your head piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my head piece.
Your headstrong of arm piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But so we got some things going on right now. I already have a podcast, Cinemaniacs. Go check that out. I talk about movies and just stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
It's 2 hours long.
Not usually. we try to keep it at like an hour and 30. By the way, have we discussed? I don't think we've discussed the runtime of this, but I think probably an hour is.
An hour's solid.
Yeah.
An hour of conversating.
A little over isn't fine. A little under isn't fine, but an hour is like perfect.
I just thought like, I think an hour makes sense because like, would you be willing to watch Jimmy Fallon?
No.
For over an hour?
For over an hour, just in general, no.
If Jimmy Fallon was on every night for 2.5 hours,
Right.
No.
Yeah, no.
I drop off after after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I just know that there's no escaping.
Right.
Okay. This is another random thing to bring up, but whenever you see a video on YouTube for like, it's like a 3 or 4 hour video, possibly up to 6 hours.
Yeah.
How willing are you to watch that entire video? Like over over the span of a few days, you see, say it's something and it's like, I don't know.
The ghost.
That'll happen a lot. We have a ghost.
Yeah. His name's Arnold.
Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
Long Island
iced tea
yeah,
Palmer.
Yeah, Long Island iced tea Palmer.
But anyways, I saw a video and it was just a guy who ranked every episode of Family Guy.
That's awesome.
And it was like 6 hours long. How willing are you to like watch that? Not even like sit down and pay attention to it. You just have to have it on.
Well, that's so like when you're maybe like falling asleep or something, or just in general. Just
you gotta be awake.
Okay, so just like when you're like folding laundry or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How willing are you to have that on during your everyday life?
Honestly, probably an hour to 2 hours at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either I'm taking 6 days to watch one video or I'm taking 3 days.
Let me tell you, this exact video that I'm talking about, it took me 2 weeks to watch the video.
Are you serious?
2 weeks, because I would just watch it in like 20, maybe 30-minute intervals. I was also like running around all the time. I was very rarely like just like in a position where I was just like, I'm going to have this YouTube video on while I do some stuff.
Yeah.
It's always like, I'm going to leave and I'm not going to come back till dead of night.
Yeah.
And I will fall asleep and I will wake up and do it again tomorrow.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's like.
That's life.
Yeah.
For any kids that may watch.
Dude, yeah. You might be scared of the Bermuda Triangle and like the government and stuff, but the real scariness of the world is the hatred and greed of humanity.
I swear.
It's like
you got that off an Instagram.
Yeah, it's a
post.
meme. It's a meme.
I saw the same thing today.
I love that video. It says it's little kids, or it's like 8-year-olds when they think the scariest things in the world are the Bermuda Triangle and like clowns or like the Holocaust or something, things that either exist or happened.
Yeah.
It's the greed and hatred of humanity.
How young were you when you figured out about the Holocaust?
Dude, we've asked so many questions so far and like almost none of them have been answered. That's a weird one though.
Like, do you remember the first time that you figured out like what the Holocaust really was?
And that it wasn't like just some word or like image in your head. Like it wasn't the boy in the striped pajamas cover art.
Or it wasn't like you had knowledge of what of like the Diary of Anne Frank exists, but you had no reason, you had no idea why it existed.
Or growing up is realizing that Diary of Anne Frank like truly is a real and sad story.
Have you actually read it?
Yeah,
it's a good read.
Actually, it's sad. Yeah,
it's so sad.
We read it in what grade? I think we read it in like 10th grade.
You read it in 10th grade?
Yeah, I
read it in 7th grade.
Oh, it was my 8th grade because we had a Bixby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had I had Bixby in 7th grade, probably for like the same class.
Right.
Not to brag, I was a year ahead.
Yeah, he's older.
I was older, but I was also.
He's been through the ringer more.
I'm a year more.
Yeah.
Just down.
Yeah. Right.
But no, I remember reading Diary of Anne Frank, and I was like, "Oh, ooga booga, man! What is this?"
Ooga booga.
But like, I feel like when I read Diary of Anne Frank, I had knowledge of the Holocaust. I was like, I know what the Holocaust is, but
yeah,
like,
yeah,
this is a thing for me that I like. I know it exists. I know where it is in history, but like,
combine the two. This isn't even that funny. Combine the titles of Diary of Anne Frank and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of Anne Frank. It doesn't sound funny, but like you gotta think about it. It's like the image of. Do you know what I mean? It's like
could you imagine?
It's this.
Could you imagine the fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid font, but it's in Frank's picture?
No, I'll make it even funnier. It's the Diary of a Wimpy Kid font that says Diary of Anne Frank, and the image is just the normal Greg Heffley first Diary of a Wimpy Kid photo.
What if someone drew Anne Frank like a
Diary of a
Wimpy Kid character, but it's like just like the standard girl, where it's just dress and pigtail. It's just like
next door's Hitler. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I apologize.
This is a good first episode.
Calm down, dude. What are you saying over there?
Hey now. Hey now.
Whoa. Hey.
All right.
So, what was the original question? I don't even remember what the original question was.
I don't know. Oh, how old were you when you figured out about the Holocaust?
Well, I mean, like the original, like several times off
like
track original question.
When someone told you this happened.
What?
Like when someone told you this is what happened during the Holocaust.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did it change you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, not like, sorry, that's not really like, no.
It's like, no, I don't care.
No, yeah. The Holocaust? No.
What's that?
Yeah. They didn't affect me. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you'd have to see it to really feel it, I think. I don't know. Is it a weird thing? Is it like just as saying a dead body, saying like you found a dead body sounds horrifying, but being in it is like being like, oh,
being in the dead body.
No, like like in that situation, like you found the dead body.
Yeah.
Not hearing about somebody that found a dead body.
Are you thinking of Stand By Me?
No, they actually find a dead body in that movie. I'm thinking in
I
general, when people find dead bodies.
Okay, because I was just thinking, I was like, I remember watching Stand By Me, and I was like, there was something weird with the first time that I watched it, because I was like, they found the dead body.
Right.
And I was like, you guys want to go see the dead body? I was like, this movie would have been more interesting.
Yeah.
Had they found the body, or like had they gotten to it and someone else had already found it,
right?
And it was like, wow, or like the dead body stood up and it like to start eating them or something,
start munching on them.
Yeah, but I was like, there's something so like underwhelming about Stand By Me.
Yeah,
when they're like,
I haven't seen it so long, so
when they're like, we found the dead body, and then they all just stand there and look at the dead body. It's like,
don't react at all.
What did I expect?
Yeah.
What did I expect out of this? I'm like,
I don't know.
There's a sense of I wish they didn't find it.
Right.
Like all 4 of them died on the trip.
Look, like all 4 of them died on the trip. Interesting. I haven't seen the movie in so long to even like get that.
But you're aware of
that feeling.
You're aware of what Stand By Me.
Yeah.
It's weird because it's just like
I need to rewatch it.
You're just watching it and you're just like, okay, what now?
Yeah.
They did what they came here to do.
And they.
What else is gonna happen?
Kiefer Sutherland, you know.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen next.
When Kiefer Sutherland shows up, I'm just like, okay. Like,
he's a bitch in that movie, though.
There's very few movies where he's not.
Right. Young Guns. We just watched that. He's actually like it's like his only likable character. So he's hot in it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He's attractive in it.
I don't think I'm ever gonna watch Young Guns.
Not worth it. I don't want to say that and be mean because my parents showed me and they were excited to show me. I did enjoy watching them, but they truly like going out of your way. If you like, other than like my parents wanted me to show me, I never would have watched them. And even after knowing what happens in it and how they are, I wouldn't watch them.
Here's why I won't watch it.
Okay.
I can't watch things with like Emilio Estevez in it.
Okay, yeah.
Why? Other than The Breakfast Club and Mighty Ducks. The first Mighty Ducks.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot he was in that. Yeah, and then they did the reboot show on Disney Plus.
I won't watch it.
Yeah.
I watched D2 and I was like,
yeah.
Shouldn't have even made that one.
Right.
Should have made D2.
Right.
But I don't know what it is about Emilio Estevez. He just comes off as one of those people that I'm just like, I could care less what he does, where he goes. He's just like he's one of those like mom celebrities.
Yeah, he's Charlie Sheen's brother to me.
Which
which he barely is, but yeah, it's like
they have the same reputation. If I saw Charlie Sheen walking on the street, I'd be like, that was Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
I wouldn't approach him,
dude. Exactly. It gives you bad vibes. It gives you like nightmares. It's like. Oh crap! I'm gonna have a bad day. I just saw Charlie Sheen on the street.
It's like seeing the Hunchback of Notre Dame or Notre Dame.
Whatever. Who cares?
It's like seeing the
it burned down. Who cares?
he didn't live. It's fine. But it's like seeing the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Just like walking on the sidewalk next to you, you're just like,
right.
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Hunchback. Word.
The Hunchback. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we have
the reason why you won't watch Young Guns. Sorry, I forgot that was the reason we were talking about that. Yeah. Young Guns is don't watch Young Guns. Lou Diamond Phillips is wasted. He's like the most badass character in the entire movie, and he's wasted. Like he doesn't do much. It's kind of sad. There's a part where they all get high. Oh, it's so like out of place. It kind of sounds. It sounds like it would like make sense. Like a movie of like young guys. They are Western. They're traveling. They're bounty hunters basically. And they get, they like stop traveling for a moment, and they like all eat mushrooms, and they get high. It sounds kind of like an interesting scene of like group bonding or whatever. Like there's tons of movies that do stuff like that, but to me, it was just like not well done. It was just like very out of place.
Is it like as like
horrible acting about like being high? Like,
is it something that like in like the Tenacious D movie, like whenever he takes the mushrooms and he starts tripping out and he sees like Sasquatch and all that?
Oh, that's exactly what it's like.
Yeah, okay.
But like it's arguably more cartoony because it's taken seriously.
Oh.
Because it's a drama movie.
Yeah.
It's a drama Western action.
But they're just like
it's not a comedy.
Shrooms.
Right. it's like I've never done shrooms, but I this is like what an older person who's never done any drugs thinks being high is like.
They're just like trippy.
Yeah. Bro, this cat.
This is my cat decided to just start playing around.
Oh. Okay.
Jesus. Okay, I'm going to get the cat real fast.
Okay, yeah.
But you can start explaining like what this is, some of the new ventures that were going on.
Right. Okay. So this podcast is meant to be a little bit separate from Armstrong Street. We want it to be more of a thing where it's just us. You know, we're not talking about like we'll talk about songs and things that we're working on, but it's not meant to be about that. It's not like about the band. Yeah. It's about it's just for us to talk like this. It's just for us to have fun and talk. Okay, so here's the biggest source of inspiration. The two biggest sources of inspiration for me are Tiny Meat Gang and Super Mega Cast. Mm-hmm. Those are the ideas of what I want this to be. Whether it becomes, an source of income or just for fun, I want that to be like this because I need that. like obviously day-to-day life is like it's difficult for everyone. My life is very mundane, and I hang out with my friends every now and then, but having a scheduled kind of sit down and talk, almost like a therapy session in some ways,
Right.
Anyways, but no, that's what this is supposed to be like is
yeah. And kind of like what you're saying, like with this, like, yeah, it's not going to be exactly like Armstrong Street. It's not going to be that. You kind of brought this up last week when we hung out. How like Armstrong Street very much is like characterized versions of ourselves.
Oh, definitely,
it's
yeah.
like this more like hate-filled, spiteful, like creature of the dark.
Yeah.
And but this is more or less just like actually us, and yeah, like exactly like kind of what you said, just being able to conversate and being able to talk.
Yeah, it is. It's I don't know, because those things are so much brand. Like the Armstrong Street and the Cinemaniacs that I do is so branded. I make money from none of it. I don't make money off of these things. I would love to, but I don't yet, Yeah. And so right now it's two things that I would love to be a business, but it feels like business. Like it feels like fun, but you're also trying to work it into a business, so it feels kind of like business,
Yeah.
And I want this to feel like if it becomes a business, it was not on purpose.
Oh no.
It was like we wanted this to do this, just to sit down and talk about things like this. Yeah. But if this were to take off, I would love that as well, because then I'm being paid to just sit down with, my friend and just talk, So
right. And it kind of like when you talked about like inspiration and all that for me, Super Mega Cast is definitely a big one for me.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say it's
but even
like,
then that's a character,
Right. Like I'd say it's like format of Super Mega Cast, but like kind of like the content of like Ear Biscuits from Rhett and Link.
Dude, Ear Biscuits are good. No free promotion. I hate all of you guys, but those 3 podcasts are definitely, that's definitely the episode where Rhett and Link, actually it's 2 different episodes, but they're deconstruction of religion episodes.
Yes.
Those are incredible episodes.
There's another really good episode of it where they're talking about their friend who passed away.
Yes. He actually was the same one, I think. It had to do with, they had to tell that story first.
Right.
To really talk about it.
Yeah. It's
a sad story. It made me cry.
Yeah. And it's like this thing where it's, this very much could be something, it can be funny. It can be just what we're doing in our day-to-day lives. We can have like reoccurring things happen. Like we were talking about at some point, like once a month, we might have like some kind of like show and tell type deal.
Right. Yeah.
We could have guests on here, but this could definitely open up, and it could be we can talk personal a little bit.
Yeah, it's nice. It's fun.
Yeah, right.
You need it, and a lot of ways this is therapy. You don't. It's you just don't have to pay $30,000 to a person. I don't have to pay you after this.
Right. And I think kind of like what you're saying about like Armstrong Street and all that. For me personally, it's like any musical project is obviously going to be the passion project. For
of course,
me. That's going to be the thing that I try and perfect as much as I can.
Right.
But I mean, honestly, any kind of show like talking thing, it's kind of been a big thing for us since we really started making YouTube videos together.
Yeah, no, for real, yeah.
I mean, like, I remember one of the first things that we collaborate on, technically it was like a game show kind of thing, but it was like, guess what happens at the end of this video?
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and it was like, I know I had you and Rhea on it, and it lasted too long because I kept pausing every single video, and I was like, what do you think happens at the end of this video?
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
I remember that. Yeah.
But it was like the first time that we really made videos together other than like small little gaming things.
Yeah.
Or like you playing with plushies.
Dude, that's crazy. You know what's funny is I didn't even think that we would talk about this on this. And I was like, I kind of was on the way here. I was like, I wonder what we're going to talk about. I wonder what topics could come up. Why didn't I think about our YouTube history? It makes sense because that's another thing that we want to start doing again is posting more videos. Maybe not as frequently and maybe not as well, maybe just as frequently because we barely posted. Yeah. But I mean more consistently, but also inconsistently.
There will be something at least once a month.
Yeah.
Unless something horrible happens.
Yeah. And it could be anything. Yeah, unless something horrible, unless I kill you tomorrow. But yeah, it's live admission. Yeah. No, but it could be anything. You know, it could be gaming. It could be a skit. It could be It could be a fucking cooking video. Who knows,
dude?
We could creator clash. You know,
I cook,
dude. Yeah, you could. Yeah, cooking with Raven.
Let me tell you, dude. Let me tell you, I cook some of the meanest food, but I'm not gonna. They're all off HelloFresh.
Yeah,
but
today's sponsor is today's episode is sponsored by HelloFresh. I can't wait to say that. Hopefully, I want to say that.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice to do something like that.
HelloFresh is the brand to be like.
We could genuinely probably reach out to some small like company, and they would just.
HelloFresh. HelloFresh is small, but they are not anymore. Not as small as they used to be.
HelloFresh would still be good though, because they still like, you know what would be a good one? Audible.
Yeah, Audible. Well, because we could post on there, so it's like
Audible's always trying to get some people on there. Man.
Yeah,
Audible's always about to crash.
Yeah, and there's also today's episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. I wish you had headphones on. This is funny as hell.
I'm gonna get headphones.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get.
You better have them by next episode.
It's so wild that
you don't.
The music producer between the two of us.
Doesn't
have headphones.
Yeah,
I have like 4 or 5 pairs of headphones at my parents'.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I was thinking about that has changed a lot. But something that's changed a lot over time is that the setting for our videos will now probably be either out in the open or it'll be in at my house.
I didn't even think about that. I did, but not as frequently.
It reminds me of like Smosh. Like how there's such a classic time where it was like at that house.
Dude, that's weird. You're right. Yeah.
But then all of a sudden it was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. What?
Thank you for the follow on here, by the way.
What happened?
Something happened. We got a follower.
We got a follower?
Yeah.
Dude.
Thank you so much. You are the first follower on here. We appreciate it so much.
So that's either my girlfriend or do we see who it is?
Yeah.
Oh, who is it?
Thank you, John Cena. And like, how many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8 or 9 zeros?
Okay, that's my girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding.
But John Cena mini zeros.
Thank you.
Says.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you. They say.
Well, what do they say? Something we
can't. Well, first
repeat.
off, just says that they're definitely your girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah. Hey.
Did you ever think about the Geico lizard jumping on a trampoline with a flute?
No, but now I am.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think the Geico lizard
could play a flute?
Do you think that's his primary instrument?
What instrument is he? He's a xylophone guy.
I could see him.
You know.
This image just came in my head. So you know on SpongeBob when Plankton's playing the harmonica, and he keeps running back and forth to blow in the holes and all that. Imagine the Geico lizard running back and forth.
No, yeah, he feels more like a harmonica now that you've said that.
A harmonica, but like he understands like the notes and all that, so he could buck up the flute. Man.
Yeah, he could.
He could.
Right.
Dude. He pick it up like Lizzo.
Lizzo. Yeah. You know what I just thought of is this follower of ours that we just got. Mm-hmm. Could be someone has no idea what we're talking about right now.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird thought. But anyways, so Geico lizard on the trampoline. I definitely don't think he's playing it on the trampoline though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think the Geico lizard can like control his breaths.
Okay.
He has like very good air motion. You know, he definitely did marching band.
Oh, he
That's
definitely did marching
He's a band kid, dude. He's a band kid that also did like, you know, like
I'm a band kid. I also sell insurance.
I'm going marching in the field.
I'm going marching in the field.
10% off. 10% off your car insurance.
Yeah.
If you give me a ride to the field, bloke. Right?
Gotta get a ride? Did you say bloke? Yeah.
Bloke.
Yeah, I don't think he says bloke.
He might.
He might have said bloke at least once. Yeah. Huh. But anyway, so our old videos and stuff, talking it that way about, this is probably not what we were talking about, but this is, it's weird. I almost feel like we shouldn't go back to posting videos yet. Well, because I think it'd be cool. Well, I don't know. What's going on?
Oh, I just got a correction. It's 15% or more on car insurance.
Right.
I don't have Geico. I wouldn't know.
You can say 15% or more on car insurance when you go with Geico, or what, I forget.
Go Geico.
What does he say? I don't even remember what he says. 15%. So he says, I know he says 15% on
15% or more on
car insurance.
Yeah. Don't they have motorcycle now?
Geico. Say 50% or more on car insurance. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
That sounded like it.
Probably.
Yeah.
So back to the old videos.
Yeah. So next year is 10 years. Did you know that? That next year is 10 years since the Minecraft video was uploaded?
That's wild, dude.
Which canonically is our first video.
Yeah. As far as our YouTube
There's
videos,
lore, but it's canonically the start of the movie, you know?
As far as the YouTube channel says, that is our first video.
Yeah.
There were other videos.
And is it weird? Yeah, you're right. There were other videos. Is it weird that all your gaming stuff, like gaming, Color Mixer Gaming, do you remember that? Yeah. Yeah. Is it weird to you that those videos, because like I had like Zexen Craft. Yeah, I had, and that channel I think is still up. Oh, no, it's my old channel.
Thank you, Fart80085 for the follow.
Yes.
Yes, but I do remember Zexen.
Right. But is it weird to you that your old channel and your old videos like aren't popular? Like, is it weird? Like, I mean, it's like ego thing, obviously. Like,
yeah,
I think my videos are seen by everybody, but is it weird to you that like you could mention Color Mixer Gaming and no one knows what you're talking about, but you know that you posted on the internet for millions of people to see?
It does not bother me one bit.
It doesn't, but like, if you think about it,
if you would have caught me, I do think about it sometimes.
Right? Like it feels, yeah.
I think about it because it's like if you would have asked me that same question, like, back when I was like maybe 13 or 14, like when it was still like an active thing that I was like, maybe it was in the back of my head that I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, maybe, yeah, but
maybe.
But now I'm 21. I did Color Mixer Gaming when I was like 11 or 12.
That's crazy.
It doesn't.
Was it really?
Yeah, I started.
I thought we did it at the same time, but I must have started after.
I
probably did start doing stuff after.
What do you ever think about this? I was in seventh grade. You were in 5th grade when we did.
Were we really?
Yeah, you were still in like elementary school when.
That's crazy.
When we did the Minecraft video. It didn't hit me till
two dudes realized they grew up. That's what this episode became.
It is. It's also like reminiscing, but also like yeah. I like it. I'm a fan of Blast to the Past.
I am too. Yeah,
because it's just like it's fun.
And why not the first episode being a blast to the past? You know,
it's fun seeing where you came from.
Right.
It's fun seeing how much you've grown from.
I agree.
But no, yeah, Color Mixer Gaming was such a weird time because it was like, I was like 12.
Yeah.
And I didn't really understand technology. I didn't understand really how any of it worked. I was just like, it's a cool idea. I was watching, I was growing up from watching so many like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Kwebbelkop, that kind of stuff. So it was kind of like, oh, this is such a fun thing to watch. I want to do it.
Right.
And obviously, like, you're like 11 or 12, and you're like, it's not that difficult to just go on YouTube.
Dude, yeah.
But I vividly remember this, of having like this old box TV that had the whole fridge on the back of it, you know?
Yeah.
Had the big butt. Big booty.
Big, gigantic rump. Yeah.
But
I can't wait for you to get headphones. Because this is gonna. It's so much funnier this way.
But no, but I remember I only had a PlayStation 2 and a Wii.
Yeah.
And
so did I. We had the same systems.
But I only had a DS too.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out how to record the DS. I remember like trying to put like my iPad.
Right, yeah.
Because I didn't have a phone yet either.
Yeah.
So I had my iPad like up on my chest like this, and I'm just like trying to record DS videos. And I was like, this sucks. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
But no, having to set up my iPad on a big table tray and record off of a box TV, iconic.
Crazy, yeah.
That's just like 10 years ago. Yeah.
Damn.
You just grow up. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I had my mom's tripod camera, the long skinny ones with the like, they were like black, like a smooth black on the front. They're real small.
Yeah.
I used to record with that. I would stand it up. Like I would get it to stand, and I would record off like a stack of books in front of my computer screen and TV.
Do you remember me coming over one time, and because you wanted to record a Minecraft video on your computer, and you asked me to bring my iPad over, and I brought my iPad over, and I remember setting it on top of the book pile.
Yeah.
And I was your cameraman, but all I did was watch the iPad and make sure it didn't turn off or die.
I can imagine me just going, "Hey, you're the cameraman. You watch me play."
It wasn't like that. It was just like, okay, you're gonna be the cameraman,
yeah,
and then I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna show off all my Minecraft statues.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Oh my gosh.
And I was like, okay,
dude, I can actually pinpoint this. I had this thought just a minute ago. I can actually pinpoint when I started doing YouTube videos through If It Were Real, because there's a scene in what video is it? There's a scene at the end of it where it says Minecraft Master.
Oh yeah,
68 or something.
It was no, it was the Minecraft video.
It was?
Yeah, it was at the end of the Minecraft video.
It was like I said something like "You stink" or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was around the time that I started then.
Right.
So I guess pinpoint was like during 5th grade and 6th grade.
5th grade, because
that doesn't sound right.
I was 12 and you were 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that probably is right.
Because we ended it when I was.
Oh, no, wait.
We ended it when
I was 11. Because.
You were 11?
Yeah, because you're talking about If It Were Real, right?
Yeah.
If It Were Real, our first video was posted in June or July of 2014.
Okay.
And I was born in 2003, so I would have been.
Oh, word. Okay.
I think.
You would have been turning 11 that year.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So I would have been 10. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I just didn't do the math
Shut
correctly.
up.
Okay.
No, but it is weird to kind of look back at those videos because I've had this conversation a lot with like friends of mine that I've been doing stuff with since like 2018 or 2019. But whenever you look back on stuff that you made when you were like, I don't know, like when you were 10, or I guess in some cases for me when I was like 14 or 15, even things that I did when I was like 8 is a big thing for me. Because it was like, you kind of look at it and it's just like, when you're a kid creating things, you don't really ever consider quality.
No, not at all.
You're just going for it. It's like and I was talking a while back and I was like, this, like, I wish that, like, you could just, like, have that ability to just, like, not care about the quality of something. It's like,
like
still be able to get the quality, but, like, it's more like you don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like,
dude,
it's so much fun. It's so much fun when you just go in and you're just like, I don't really care if this comes out good.
Right.
This is just going to come out.
Yeah. I just need to post something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like all my viewers need
crazy.
to watch.
All my 2 viewers of like mom and dad, you know.
Do you remember
did we just link up on the same thing? Wait, hold on. Say it.
No.
Wait, let's say it at the exact same time.
No, because I don't want it to be wrong, and this is a really awkward
moment. It'd be funny. Because then we have 2 things to talk about.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Start with, do you remember when? Okay. And let's see if we can go from there.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Do you remember when you...
Okay, just say your thing, and then I'll say...
No, it'd be funny if we did it at the exact same time. Because because you realize
then I'm not going to hear you.
No, but listen, because if you realize that we both say it at the exact same time, and what we were thinking... And we like at the exact same moment remembered something. We have that on video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Do you remember when you logged in on my?
Oh no! Okay, this is completely.
Okay, is it 2 different things?
I remember this though. Tell your thing, because this is the funniest thing I think I've ever done.
Okay, so when I was, I don't know. This was like maybe a year or 2 into my YouTube stuff. As a little kid, you know, I got on my account to see that everything had been well, all my name, I think, and my pictures and stuff, like the profile picture stuff, were changed to baby pictures of me. I was really upset about it too.
There was another thing about this, I don't know if you remember this detail, because that doesn't seem like a lot.
I don't remember what you really. I think you did something with a video, right?
So here's what I did. I changed all your thumbnails to a picture of you when you were like a little kid,
bro. But
and
as like, how old were you when you did that? Probably like
I was like
16, 15, 14.
Yeah, I was probably like 13 or 14,
dude. That is hilarious. That is something that like I would do now if I was playing that joke, you know.
No, but here's the thing: there were so many steps to what I did.
Really?
I went on there, and I was just thinking, I was like, I'm gonna prank them. I'm gonna do something funny, and I changed all of your thumbnails to little kid pictures of you, like it was the same picture for all of them.
Yeah,
and then. This just goes to show how much time I had on my hands when I was like 13 or 14. I did nothing when I was 13 or 14. This is all I got to do. I spent 2 hours on it.
Really?
I remember I spent hours at the computer doing this. And after I changed the thumbnails, I was like, I need to do more. So I changed all the titles of your
I can't believe
your
you did
videos.
That.
It wasn't difficult. You only had like 12 videos, so it was like.
Still, I can't believe.
But I changed every name to like "Don't watch this," and then
please don't watch this. Yeah, something like that.
I'm pretty sure I did it to the descriptions too.
That's
I was just like,
terrible.
this video sucks. Don't watch it.
Yeah, you traumatized me.
And then I remember this too. This was like, I think this is what I remember you bringing up. This is what you brought up a lot, like for a few years.
Yeah,
is that I unsubscribed to all of your
I don't know how.
I unsubscribed to every channel that you were subscribed to, and then I subscribed to like some Spanish kids to some Spanish dub of a American kids TV show.
That's hilarious.
That's
like Wow Wow Wubsy or something like that.
I'm pretty sure it had
hilarious.
to have been something like that.
That's great.
Yeah, no. If I had that kind of like talent now,
yeah.
If I had the time to do that, I would do it.
Yeah.
But let me just tell you this kind of funny story from work the other day.
Okay.
And I don't legally know if I should tell it just because
It doesn't matter. They don't know where you work.
So I work at.
I just say it.
So I'm a server at a big chain restaurant.
You were the distributor of a multi-million-dollar food corporation.
I am the CEO. I will just say it's a steakhouse.
Yeah.
And it's a chain.
Okay.
Okay.
You might as well just say where you work. I guess it doesn't matter. They're not gonna...
because it's gonna limit it. One of my work buddies, who's your age,
right?
We were so dead at work.
Oh, I probably know him. Who is it?
Maybe. I'm not.
You have to say the full name, but say the full name.
He's like real tall black dude name's Chris.
Okay, no, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Anyways, we were so dead at work, and him and I kept throwing ice at people.
Okay.
Like we would get a handful of ice out of the ice well.
Yeah.
Wait for someone to come around the corner. Just deck them.
Pelt them in the face. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they get like really nervous and they drop some. It was great. But anyways, I started getting busy and I was getting really pissed off because he kept throwing ice at me. I go, Chris, for real, stop throwing ice at me. He goes, oh, throws ice at me again. He kept throwing ice at me, and while he had his back turned throwing ice at someone else, I went and the little paper cones that you fill up with water. Yeah. I filled it up with Sprite and I dumped it down his shirt, and it went all the way down. He said it went all the way down his shirt into his pants, and I saw little dribbles coming out of his pant leg. Dude, one of the funniest things I think has ever happened.
That's hilarious.
And I just walked away too. Dude.
That's hilarious.
Sometimes just being awful is hilarious.
Right, it's so funny.
What is one story what's something that has happened to you before that
a lot. There's a lot that's happened to me before.
That there's no way for anyone to prove that it happened just because it's so stupid and there were so few people there. It's just such a stupid story.
Okay.
It's like the events of it are just the worst.
I don't know. I don't even know if I have. Oh. The events of it are the worst?
It's just stupid, but it's just it escalates in a weird way. Let me tell you mine just as a...
Okay. But I think I know what you're talking about, and I have a story, and if so...
This is unrelated to anything that we've done.
Yeah.
So I was walking down the hallway in school with these two dudes who were... they're bad kids. They're
naughty boys.
They're just really bad people now, but they weren't that bad at the time.
Right.
Anyways, we're just walking, and this was we're walking back from the band room, and it's pretty empty because it's lunchtime. And these two dudes are just talking. I kind of trailed back behind them.
Yeah.
And
we got a comment? Wait, what happened?
What's Chris's social security number?
819
123 45 6 7 8 9
3.
There's Chris. If you want to meet Chris, then
okay, well, continue your story.
So anyways, we're walking down the hallway, and I just thought I let my intrusive thoughts get the best of me. Yeah. And I just saw this dude's backpack, and I was like, I'm just gonna unzip. I'm gonna unzip something on it. Yeah. And I unzipped the middle pocket all the way around. Yeah. And nothing happens initially, but the backpack just kind of flops. Yeah. And then a whole can, a whole glass jar of salsa.
Oh my God.
It's just sitting there, and it starts slowly rolling out of the backpack. And I just sat there, and I kind of looked at it. I was like, what's going to happen? Yeah. And lo and behold, the whole jar of salsa just falls and shatters all over the ground. And this dude, I won't say his name, he turns around, looks behind him. His eyes pop out of his skull, and he goes, "My salsa!" And I was in disbelief.
Salsa.
And I was like, and I just couldn't help it. I would go, "Why'd you have a whole jar? Why'd you have a whole jar of salsa?" He said, "'Cause I have a whole bag of chips in the other pocket."
Yeah,
dude, it was like a Seinfeld episode. I was like,
yeah.
you, this is made up. Like, I can't tell this story to anyone because it sounds like I made it up.
Yeah.
But that is a real life thing that happened.
Yeah, that's crazy. My salsa.
My salsa. He had a lisp. My salsa. Because I have tips in the because I have tips in my back.
Oh no, my salsa.
My salsa.
My salsa.
Oh, he's an awful person.
Salsa. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
He sounds so fake.
My salsa.
Man, that's funny.
It's hilarious. No,
anyways.
Sorry, I've noticed it while recording this. Is I say that's funny and that's hilarious to almost everything that it's genuinely funny, but I say it when it's not like a belly laugh, you know?
Right. No, because I get it. It's like if I don't like laugh at all, I feel bad.
I do too. Yeah.
Because then I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, okay.
Right. No, you're exactly right.
All right, whatever.
Because it makes me feel like a friend of mine who is still my friend, and I'm not gonna say his name. We'll corner him if he comes on. He'll probably come on.
Maybe.
He once told me, he asked me why I laughed at everything, even when it wasn't like that funny. But he was like, "Dude, you laugh at everything. Why do you laugh at everything?" And I was like, "Cause I like having fun.
Yeah.
I like being happy."
Yeah.
It's like,
so there's joy in my life.
There's joy in my heart and love in my soul.
I got a love for life, man.
Leave me alone.
Won't you leave me the fuck alone?
Yeah. That's hilarious. No, I'm just kidding.
Now that's the funniest thing I've heard all day.
Yeah, that's funny. But he asked me why I laughed at everything and why I thought everything was so funny, and I just like, because I don't know, why is that even a problem? That's the thing with Jimmy Fallon. I don't think Jimmy Fallon's the funniest guy or his show's the greatest, but I don't get the hate towards Jimmy Fallon as like he laughs at everything. I'm like, he's interviewing people that I don't even think that I would ever meet.
I do get it because a lot of the laughs, he's a very like over the top like animated person, you know?
Yeah, but like I don't understand why people think that just because he laughs at everything it automatically means that he just is like he's forcing it. Like he doesn't mean it. Because genuinely I laugh as much as he does, and I mean everything. If I think it's funny, I'm gonna laugh at it.
I would say just to keep with the Jimmy Fallon thing here.
Okay, yeah.
That I do have a lot of respect for Jimmy Fallon, just because like whenever you look at like a lot of like modern talk shows,
right,
it's just talk shows. Sometimes they'll have like little sketches in there sometimes, but it's never like a regular thing that instead of just sitting here and talking to my guest, I'm gonna have them play this game.
Right. I thought that's why a lot of people liked him, was because he plays games and he kind of strays away from politics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like he plays games, and he had I see where you're seeing it now, is like he's not doing as much interview as he is playing the game with him.
He's just a fun-loving guy, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything bad with that or like wrong with him doing games,
right.
But I do think it's like, yeah, I want to see more of the celebrity too. You know, I want to hear their thoughts and opinions on their movie that they're filming or something. You know.
If Jimmy Fallon's your dad,
he is.
Then no, like
someone said Jimmy.
To our viewer here, if Jimmy Fallon is your dad, then like just give him a big what's up for me.
Yeah.
Tell him Raven said hi. If he asks who Raven is, just be like, you know Raven.
You do. You know Raven.
You know Raven.
If you don't, you're lying. You know.
It's just like you might know Maceo too, but you know,
definitely know
you
Raven.
know Raven.
Yeah.
He did that thing you like.
Yeah. You doing that thing you like. Yeah, but anyways, Yeah, Jimmy Fallon's a guy. He's a man that exists.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so we're coming up on the end here.
I got one more story.
You got one more story. Go ahead.
It was the continuation. We can tell. Okay, so what we can do is we can. I'll tell the story, and then we can capitalize on what we've been talking about from the beginning, which was we've been.
You know what would be even better is if we just did it and we didn't like and we didn't like game plan it. Like, all right, go break. Yeah. Just go.
You can cut this out. Yeah.
Just go.
Okay. So this is to go with your the story of like something you were there for that only you kind of feel that feeling.
Yeah.
I was truly by myself with this. Like, I mean, like I was like there wasn't anybody a part of this story.
Yeah.
I thought about if I wanted to tell it, but I will. Anyways, so
I'm scared.
Just a few. Yeah, it's not like. It's more so like you'll see. Anyways, so I think probably a few years ago, I was cleaning the cat litter. My kitty's poopy and farty and pee. You know.
Yeah.
Just without thinking, I put a lot of stuff. I don't throw away everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to flush it. So, and I don't mean like things that'll ruin the toilet, but I mean just like sometimes I throw paper towel.
Yeah.
And it's like it's sometimes I throw I don't know just gross stuff.
Yeah. Just. Yeah.
I don't do it anymore. I try not to. It's just a thing where it's like I don't know. I like water spinning. It's kind of weird. I do like to watch spinning water. It's kind of fun. Anyways, I without thinking dumped the scooped kitty litter into the toilet. And it was a lot.
Yeah.
Like if it all clumped together, the bowl probably would have filled up with it. But saving grace is I never flushed, so it just went down.
Right.
But that's not the end of the story. The end of the story isn't that I put like a little bit of kitty litter in it and nobody found.
Put some poopy in the
toilet. Put some kitty witty poop. Ooh, some shitty witty. Some shit. The story is that I spent the rest of the night cleaning it out with freaking the hell out about like, oh my, what did I just do? Why did I do this? Without thinking, I just put this stuff that clumps. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? It's really hard to recreate this feeling because this was a sheer panic. Like our toilets might stop working or something, you know? I spent the entire night looking up what to do if kitty litter gets in toilet, and it was like you're screwed, nothing's happening, you're gonna have to fix your pipes or whatever.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh my God, okay. And I'm literally scooping gross poopy cat litter out of the toilet, like a lot of it.
Right.
And this took until about 6 a.m. I probably went down there to throw it away at around 12.
Jesus.
Yeah. I stayed in that bathroom doing everything I could, making sure that the toilet was going to be okay. And after I thought I made sure that everything was out, I flushed it, and it was okay. It was all right. But I was plunging that sucker.
Yeah.
That was when I found out the plungers, the plungers, the normal way that they are, they're just flat bottoms for sinks.
Yeah.
And that you flip them out for toilets. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. I know that until this moment.
That makes sense though.
Yeah, because it goes down into the drain.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, this was a while ago, and this was a fear and a feeling that I can't recreate through this story. But I was scared out of my mind what I had just done. But nothing happened, and it was all right.
It's like one of those things that you're just like, it's the existential fear of like, I'm so screwed right now.
Yeah.
Like, there is no way I can fix this.
Yeah, literally, exactly.
No, there was one time, and I can tell this because they know about it. Rhea's my sister. I'm sure she'll be on this maybe once.
Probably. Probably more. I mean, if we're being honest, if we want to guess, it's probably going to be her.
But it was her and I are going to Panda Express, and outside of Panda Express, they have like obviously like their big lights outside, like the big lampposts, and they have like just like their yellow like cinder block like little covers on it.
Right.
We were in my dad's like long Honda Accord, and at this time I was still driving my Jeep Cherokee, which is like a little bit smaller, a much more compact car than
the blue one, right?
Yeah. But that going from my dad's Honda, all right? And I was not that I'd only been driving for like a year, maybe a year and a half at this point.
Right.
And Rhea and I are pulling out of Panda Express, and I just scrape the entire side of the car.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What
Luckily,
just
so listen. Okay, I exaggerated a little bit. It wasn't the entire like side of it. You know, like not like from front to back. You know.
Yeah.
It was like I got the light. I got like my headlight up to the door. It was still a lot.
Oh, that's still a lot. Yeah.
But
did anybody see it or like know about it?
Yeah. So so this is the good part. Rhea and I were just sat in the car, you know, like when something like real fucked up happens, and then you just gotta sit in the car silent for a minute and like, did it happen? Did it not happen?
Right.
Rhea just goes, I'm gonna get out and look at it. I go, just stay in the car for a minute, and she goes, I have to look at it. And she gets out.
I have to look at it.
Gets her flashlight out. She looks at it, and I'm watching Rhea's face to see how bad it is. I'm staying in the car.
Yeah.
And I look out the window, and I look out like the the window, and I see Rhea's face just go. She was terrified.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
And she was like, you have to tell mom and dad. You have to tell them. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to tell them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sure it's not that bad. And Rhea goes, it's bad. It's really bad.
Okay, but
and I was like,
she probably made it sound worse than it was.
I swear to God, too, I've never really looked. Because you're right. Like sometimes I think that I'm like, okay, maybe it's not as bad as it's going to be. You know, maybe it's not as bad as what they say it is. We get home, I get my flashlight out, I look at it, and she was so right, dude. Yellow paint.
Are you serious?
It was yellow too. Yellow paint just scraped all on the side of the Honda Civic. You know what's more impressive? You can't see it now. I told my dad because I was like, I just don't know what to do now. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I was like,
you don't even have that Jeep though anymore, right?
We have the Jeep. It just doesn't really run as well.
Oh, okay.
But I just went and told my dad, and he comes out and he looks at it, and I expected my dad to be like furious.
Right.
I expected him to just be like steam whistle.
Right. Yeah.
And but he comes out and surprised me. He's like, okay, we can fix that. What?
Yeah.
we can fix that.
Yeah.
I go,
dang.
And we really did. We sat outside for maybe like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, just cleaning this car off. We went and we just buffed the rest of it out the next morning.
Wow.
Yeah. I was just like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Whatever.
I can't believe that he didn't freak out like that.
I haven't been to Panda Express since then.
Yeah.
Not the one in Kokomo, at least.
Right. Wow. I was with my girlfriend's friends one time.
Yeah.
And the dude backed out of his driveway into the brick wall behind him and turned the car and kept going, and all we heard was and we all just went, I think we're gonna go home. I don't think this night's gonna continue.
I think the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me, it was the most It's Always Sunny type deal
thing
that's ever happened. It was literally like out of like the Mac and Charlie Die episode when Mac just drives the car straight into the wall. And he's supposed to jump out, but then he just crashes.
Dude, yeah.
I was going too fast. I was going too fast. But this was this past winter, and we had a really bad snowstorm, and it had rained the night before, so the road was also iced over. There's just layers of snow on top of that Midwestern thing.
Yeah.
And I'm driving my girlfriend Kelsey out to the out to where she works. She works in the town over from us in Greentown.
Okay.
And I come in as we're driving. I got too cocky about it, and because I had been driving really carefully, we left really early so that we could get her there safe and all that. I started getting cocky, and I just drove my car right off the side of the road. I controlled it though. I was like, "There's nothing wrong with my car though," so that was the good part. Luckily, I was out in the country, and every other guy out there has some kind of tow or a piece of rope.
And everybody's a tow truck.
Real old hit guy comes over, is like, "You guys see me get you out of your ditch." I go, he didn't have his teeth in. I was like,
"Well, howdy."
I was like, sure. He was smoking cigarettes too, so I was just like, he was like, dude. He's the definition of dude. Or just man. I'm gonna just give you a shake of a hand, that kind of deal. It's like it's just crops.
Yeah.
And it just pains me to even think about this.
Yeah.
He ties. He obviously ties the rope off on the hitch and all that. I put the car in neutral and all that, so he can get the car out. Gets the car out of the ditch and all that, but he was like, I'm gonna back it up a little bit more so you guys can actually like be on the road.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, appreciate it. Didn't think about it. Kelsey's in the driver's seat. No, Kelsey is in the passenger seat. And I did not get back in the car.
Really?
Car was still in neutral.
Oh no.
He backs the car. He gets us out on the road, and I'm just watching it from like a little bit away. And I thought about it, and I said, "The car's not stopping. The car's not stopping." I was like, the ghost in the car is not going to stop it. And my car. We didn't think about it. We didn't have anyone to put on the brakes, put the car in park or anything, and my car just boom right into the back of this dude's truck.
Damn.
And oh my god, my heart dropped. I about threw up.
Yeah.
I about pooped my pants,
about
dude.
Shat.
Dude,
yeah.
Oh my god. And I come over there, and I had no clue what to do, man. I had never been in that kind of situation. This dude just comes over, and he looks at it, and I pulled my car up a little bit so we could just see if anything had gone wrong. Luckily, there was nothing wrong with his truck. There's a hole in the back of mine, where it hit at, but it's fine. It's good. It's a little love tap, but anyways, well, just to put the cherry on top of it, right? I back into this dude's truck on accident, and we're looking at it and I go, "Oh, it's fine. There's nothing wrong." And he goes, "Yeah, it's all good." And I go, "Well, thanks." And I didn't give him a tip. I didn't give him anything.
Oh, dang.
Didn't give him anything. And I just drove off because I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed to be there. I was like, it was the definition of like a city boy comes to the country.
Oh, man. That's embarrassing. That is like, I can't imagine.
Flex tape should do the trick. Let me tell you, it won't.
It will not.
I assure you. No.
It might.
It will not because my flex tape, I guess it's not, I don't know if it was flex tape or if it was like the flex seal thing. I don't know which one it was, but my dad got a hole in his kayak, and he had to literally go through like, I'm going to say a whole roll of flex tape.
Wow.
Covering up the hole.
To cover it up, yeah.
And then it just broke and water got back into my dad's kayak.
Damn. Well, Flex does not work.
Yep.
What's his name? Phil Swift.
Phil Swift.
Damn it, Phil Swift.
Phil Swift. You know he's one of the 10 people that we follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made sure of that.
Yeah.
Phil Swift.
Well,
fill your mouth swiftly with these nuts.
So, we're kind of
we're coming up on the end, I guess, right?
Phil Swift did lie. Yeah.
Well,
we're coming up. We're coming up on the end of the show here. End of episode 1.
Let's before we go, let's see this thing you've brought us today.
Oh shit! I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's end the episode out with this.
So, I didn't really bring these from home.
I know you brought. Well, you did bring them from home because we're at home.
So
we're at your house.
They're obviously backwards on there, but
well, it'll be flipped.
If you went to book fairs in the the late 2000s,
right.
Early 2010s, you will recognize these as Smencils.
Dude,
but
I had so many of these.
Dude, I collected them.
You collected them?
I had every one of them.
Wow.
I didn't like all of them. I only liked
some of them were ass.
Oh,
some
they're
of them were
the
terrible.
worst. I remember my favorite one was the green one. I think it was sour apple. But anyways,
okay.
I got this from Goodwill, and it's a make-your-own gourmet scented pencils Smencil kit. And let me tell you, this seems like it'd be such a gimmick.
Yeah.
It's not. This is a real thing. It really does smell like Smencils. Smell that. It's going to be so strong. That's the bubblegum one.
Bubblegum. Wow.
Yeah.
That is very strong.
Right? And it's
That's
just
wild.
that. But anyways, it comes with like this oil. You can keep that.
What?
The Smencil.
Oh, okay.
If you want it.
All right. This isn't going anywhere, but
okay.
I don't know what I'll do with it, but thank you.
You're welcome. But
it's really nice. I like that.
It's kind of an interesting thing though, because you're just walking around Goodwill and you're just like, what is that? And it was weird because I was just talking about how how I was gonna get a bulk thing of Smencils.
Yeah.
So I could have them.
Right.
And we went and we found the create your own one.
That's awesome.
Wild time to
make
live.
a shitzel. Make one that smells like poo.
I'm thinking about it, dude.
Yeah.
Thinking about pooping in that box.
That's
look
so
how much
good.
poop could be filled in this thing.
You could fill that thing up with 10 liters of poop.
This is a midday poop.
That's not liters, but still.
This is not
a midday poop.
This is a midday poop.
It's not a.
This is not a morning or
that's
nighttime.
That's not an average
poop.
Weiner daytime poop.
No, this is not an average Weiner daytime poop.
Okay.
This is midday. Like
yeah.
I haven't had lunch, but I'm gonna get lunch.
Yeah.
I've had
like
breakfast though.
I like that. Nice. So we'll be doing. Hopefully we might do.
I will.
Yeah. So hopefully we might be doing more like having little things like that every now and then.
Yeah.
Something to show off, something funny.
Right.
I have a couple things that I can already think of that I have. But yeah, I know we've said this like 3 times. We're coming up on the end. Let's run through the important parts. So we have a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out. We're going to be I don't even think we talked about the fact that we're working on music.
Yeah.
That we're working on some music. Hopefully,
if you're a fan of Armstrong Street as the band, then
if you know who that is, it's us.
It's us. Yeah. We're actually pretty famous on Spotify, and we've never played a show out of our hometown.
Yeah, well, that's not true.
We played one show in Marion one time, which is only like a half hour
away
away from where we live.
And but that's like your other stuff. But yeah, we have never played out of town, basically.
But we're famous.
We're famous. We have a lot of listeners in Australia. What about it?
Yeah. We get them.
They're like afternoon right now, so they're different. They're watching this during the day. Okay?
Get on or get off, Australia.
Yeah. Right.
Crikey.
These 2 blokes. Yeah.
That's a
funny British or funny fake British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of Australia.
Australian is just Southern British.
But so anyways, Music coming out. We're working slowly but surely on it. We're
but
perfecting it.
Yes.
YouTube videos.
Gonna
be coming back with those whenever we feel like it.
Whenever
we got this.
This is probably gonna be the main thing.
Yeah.
This is an easy constant.
This will be, hopefully every week.
Yeah. Not for like I'm actually gonna be gone next week, so this will be the first episode. We'll miss a week and then we'll come back.
Okay, so whatever, we'll miss next week. We will be back the week after.
But that'll give us time to look to see how this does.
Yeah.
So
and then we'll be able to come back and we'll be doing it'll either be on Wednesdays or Thursdays, probably at the same time. I'm glad you'll be back. I'm glad that off of one episode that we have a new.
Someone already said that they're going to be back?
Yeah, we got
That's
a new
awesome. I love you.
We got a new regular. Thank you so much.
Is it John Cena?
Yeah.
Has he been here the entire time?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, well, you might be my girlfriend. I might have to cuff you. That was whack. I shouldn't have said that.
No, dude, that was really good. That was good. It got really kinky.
Nice.
But and FAR 80085.
Yeah.
Will also be back.
It also could be my girlfriend. It could be.
If this is both our girlfriends,
that's crazy.
You wild.
You wild. I will not be back.
Changed my mind.
Yeah.
But no, thank you guys so much for joining.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Joining us here. But yeah. It might be Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Thursdays. I think Wednesdays or Thursdays are the general consensus of
it'll be one or the other, but
there's one other thing I wanted to say, but I just lost it. So what you'll be able to do is catch shows like this at around this time probably, and they will once they're done here, they'll be edited and uploaded to everything that you can listen to a podcast on, watch a podcast on, it'll be there. And are you breathing? You're breathing right on the mic. You'll be able to check us out anywhere after this. But it will be in maybe not completely edited down. It'll probably be pretty much the same with maybe tweaks of edit.
I will probably keep it the exact same.
Yeah. Well, unless one of us says, "Hey, go back and find this and edit that." But for the most part, it will be the exact same because podcasts don't need that much editing. I'm a genius. I've been doing this for a few months. But anyways, you can check us out in all of our other places. You can you can find me on Instagram. I have a movie review account. You can find me at TikTok. It's just at Maceo Movies. And then you can find Armstrong Street on Instagram. Same name. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
You can listen to everything that we have on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp.
Yeah. Pretty much everything.
Yeah. Everything other than SoundCloud. Can't get it figured out.
Yeah, but who? Middle schoolers?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Middle schoolers won't listen to us, even though that's our demographic.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. That's who we appeal to.
Yeah.
But, yeah, follow all that on there. Check all that out. You can also follow any of my other stuff. Don't follow me on Instagram. I don't do much on there.
We have banned Instagrams. You can plug the banned Instagram stuff.
Yeah, but my Instagram's Raven Milligan. Don't follow it.
Yeah, don't.
I only post whenever I do something.
Yeah,
out of the
whenever you feel like it,
which is not often.
Yeah.
And
well, this actually probably will be a post, which is fun, ironically enough.
You can follow Armstrong Street. You can follow my other bands, Peacehead and Zoo for Zoo. You can listen to all of them on Spotify and all that. Check out our websites and come see us live. And
I won't do this every episode. We'll eventually concise these quickly, but I won't do this every episode. I do just want to plug though my other podcast, the Cinemaniacs, because I have no other way of plugging it other than this. So
I'll have I'm gonna edit this format a little bit and
there'll be links.
Yeah.
There'll be links in this when it's uploaded and stuff. So,
all right. Well,
yeah,
that's
thanks for all coming by, and I think we'll see you on the next episode. I can't stop hitting this.
Right.
We'll see you on the next episode of Average Weiner Daytime Show.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for joining in, and we will see you all next time.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Good.
Guys.
They're gone. Jeez.
If you'd like to watch the Average Weiner Daytime Show live, you can go to twitch.tv/Armstrong Street, and we will interact in real time with your comments and questions. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you in the next one.